Pregnancy in the UK. What are my rights as a woman seeking asylum?
This video has been created by the Mother and Baby group of Refugee Women Connect. You will be hearing the voices of myself and a few women who have become friends by attending this group. Our group have come together to create this video to help you navigate and understand some of the things you might experience as a pregnant woman seeking asylum in the UK. It's based on our experiences of using the maternity services. We will be talking about the rights and help you understand how maternity services in the UK works. We have also created an online leaflet with more information that you can use alongside this video. Let's start by talking about some words and phrases you might hear when using the maternity services. We have put these words together based on the ones we heard when we were pregnant. The first phrase is antenatal care. Antenatal care simply means the care you get from the doctors and the midwife during your pregnancy. It means exactly the same thing as maternity care. The next phrase you might hear is EDD. EDD means expected due date. This is the date the medical professionals think you might give birth. It's just an estimate though, so you might give birth on a different day. You may also hear the phrase screening test. This means the test you will be offered to try to find out any health condition that could affect you or your baby. This test can help you find out any potential problems earlier and get you and your baby the right treatment. You may also hear the word trimester, which means a time period of 3 months. In a pregnancy, you have 3 trimesters, which make up a 9 months you are pregnant. Finally, you might hear the word lactating. This means the process the body goes through to create milk, which leads to breastfeeding.
What to do when you find out you're pregnant?
It is really important that you speak to your GP as soon as you know you're pregnant so that you have the best chance of a healthy pregnancy. Even if you've had a baby before and feel comfortable with the process, you need to go as soon as you know you're pregnant to get the care that you need. If you're in a hostel or temporary accommodation, you must still make sure you speak to a GP as soon as possible, even if you're not registered yet. We know that a lot of women are taking medicine, and when they become pregnant, they worry about the effect this medicine will have on their baby. It is so important that you make sure that you speak to your GP before you change or stop taking any of your medicine, including medicine for your mental health, to make sure that you and your baby are healthy. We know it can be complicated understanding what support you might be able to get when you're pregnant. If you'd like more information about financial support and help with items, go and read the leaflet we've made, which has more details including how to apply.
What can I expect from my care?
Your midwife is the medical professional who will help you during your pregnancy. You're usually given one midwife who you work with through your whole pregnancy. When they meet with you for the first time, they will explain everything to you and explain your appointment schedule to you so that you know how many appointments you have. They will ask you about your last period, your and your family health, any previous pregnancy, and your accommodation. This is all to make sure that you and your baby get the care that you need, not because they are being intrusive. Even though you'll be reminded about your appointments, we recommend you to write down your appointments somewhere, maybe on your phone or in your diary. It is really important that you let your midwife know what language you speak and how you like to be contacted. For example, by post, text message, or phone call. Don't worry about letting them know how you'd like to be contacted. They will appreciate you being clear with them, as it will help them to care for you.
Being clear about your needs.
Every single woman is different, and this means that we all have different medical needs. We need different treatment and different type of support. For example, when I was pregnant, I was given a man doctor, which made me feel scared, and I really struggled with it. I did not know that I could ask to be treated by a woman, which would have made me feel more comfortable. I have learned that you can ask to be treated by a woman. You just need to ask, and they will see what they can do. Another thing that makes us all different is the language that we speak. This means that some of us need to use the interpreter to communicate well. When I was accessing maternity service, the hospital gave me an interpreter. Sometimes we did not understand each other. When this happens, I just let them know. They made sure that they found an interpreter in my first language. Research shows that Black and ethnic minority women have worse health outcome. When accessing maternity service, whether you are Sierra Leonean, a Nigerian, an Indian, and Afghanistan, you need to have confidence. Ask questions. You have the right to express your own needs. This helps them to give you and your baby a better care and help to keep you both safe.
What if I have questions or don't understand something?
We all struggle as a woman in the asylum system, but it is really important that we ask questions when we are confused. We think it's a good idea to write down any question that you have before going for your appointment so that you know exactly what to ask. Whenever I went for my scan during my pregnancy, I will write down my question before my appointment, and it really helps me. Sometimes we did not know how to express ourselves, and by writing down it helps make sure that they understand you and can help you in the best way for you and your baby. If you have questions before your appointment, call your midwife. Your midwife is there to help and support you through your pregnancy. They will want to hear your question. Your midwife works in a team, so there is always someone who will be able to speak to you.
Why am I being asked about my immigration status? When I was pregnant, I was asked about my immigration status and immigration history by my midwife. It made me feel that they were just being nosy and making assumptions about me. What I've learned, though, is that medical professionals can ask about your immigration history for different reasons. Normally, we ask about it to help medical professionals understand our situation better. The more they understand about us, the more they can offer care that works best for us. To help you, we've put together 2 pieces of advice about how to answer questions about your immigration status. The first thing to remember is to be clear when you are asked questions and give accurate information. It's okay to say you don't know if you don't have an answer to a question you are asked. Secondly, make sure you understand what they are asking you. If you're not sure, ask them to explain it again until you understand. The most important thing to remember is that every single person in the UK has the right to access maternity services, and you should never be refused because of your immigration statuses. Thank you very much for taking some time to watch this video. Hopefully you have found it helpful. Just remember, it's important to understand your rights, ask questions when you don't understand, and look after yourself. For more information, you can go to www.refugeewomenconnect.org.uk.
Thank you for watching.